So we're live with Daan from New Harvest, which is a cellular agriculture research, what did you say again, institute?
Institute, yes.
Institute. Here at Food Loves Tech, and we've got all of these little petri dishes here. Looks like we're growing something or another, I'm not sure. But tell me a little bit more about cellular agriculture first, and then maybe how New Harvest fits into that.
Okay, all right. So cellular agriculture is the idea that we can create animal products without the use of the entire animal itself. So we can take cells from animals and grow these in lab conditions at the moment, and eventually we would harvest these cells to create the animal products that we want, so like meat or eggs or milk. This can all be produced in laboratory settings. And then
like behind you, how do you make a cultured burger, for example?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So we take muscle cells from cows, and this is actually what meat is. We eat the muscles of animals. This is what meat is. So we grow these muscle cells, we expand them in the laboratory by feeding them nutritional media, and eventually we would harvest these cells and form muscle fibers. And these muscle fibers together were being made into a hamburger, which actually has been eaten in 2013 in London on a talk show. And I personally worked on the cultured hamburger myself. And in this way we can mitigate the negative effects that animals are having on our environment.
Can you tell me a bit more about what that cultured hamburger tastes like? Did it taste very close, since it's using the same cells, did it taste very close to like a burger we might get on the corner here, or? Well,
the flavor, there's a video over here where they're showing it, but they were actually very polite because we just used muscle cells. So it's just a single cell type, and your muscles don't exist of just a single cell type. There's also fat cells in there and some arteries running through it. So together and in the formation that they are, give the taste that we are familiar with. So it had similar flavors, but the structure and the mouthfeel was very different because it was very fibrous because of the use of only muscle tissue.
Okay, great. And so what do you have on display here for us today?
So this is a prediction. This is we want to show you how much work at the moment it takes to grow a laboratory grown hamburger. Because of the first hamburger was just a proof of concept, not very innovative techniques were being used, very old school cellular culture techniques were being used, and the lab looked a bit like this. We actually have a picture of how the lab looked at the time. So this is how the lab looked.
Oh.
So we were trying to recreate some of the settings to show you how much work it would take to grow one hamburger.
Wait, that's for one cultured
It's a quarter, actually.
Wow.
So we need more research in this field to innovate the processes that are necessary to grow this sustainably and not so labor intensive like it is right now, if you can see over here. So that's why we are, as a research institute, we strategically fund researchers who are participating in this type of research, and we are planning on conducting our research ourselves to accelerate this field into a new era of the post-animal bioeconomy.
Yeah, and so right here on the table, are these in fact muscle cells that we have? No.
Muscle cells are growing under sterile conditions, and that's why probably the need of antibiotics would disappear, which are being given to animals right now because of the chance of infection. So if we would have muscle cells in here, they will probably get infected and die because they will need suitable environment like 37 degrees Celsius, like our body is, and also carbon dioxide to survive in out-of-body conditions.
Yeah.
So this is just colored water, but it actually, if you look at the picture, it actually is the same color to it.
Yeah.
So this is growth medium. This contains nutrients and other stuff that cells need to grow on. But so then we try to replicate the color just to give you a visual of how this would look like in real life.
To help recreate the experience as best as possible.
Exactly.
Great. And will you be at Food Loves Tech tomorrow?
Definitely, yes. We're building. We only had the chance to build it this far. We have like 3 more boxes, so we're planning on stacking it like this high.
Yeah.
So we're working that tomorrow, and then there will be a panel talk from our CEO in the garden up ahead.
Great. Okay, well, we look forward to seeing you then and watching this grow and learning more about what you're up to. Thanks so much.
Thank you for the interview.
Yeah.